Hi, it's Purple Star Psychic Readings here, Jill. I'd like to do a pick a card reading here for you using my coloured nail polishes. We've got number 1 here, number 2 here, number 3 here. If you'd like to pick one of those 3 nail polishes, perhaps going by the colour or just by what you're drawn to, I will do a reading for you which will cover the next 30 days from when you view this reading. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this reading, and here we go with number 1. Hi there, number 1. This is your reading for the pink coloured nail polish. It's a strange one, I know, but I'm going to pick your cards here and see what we've got for you. So please, spirit guides, give me the messages for nail polish number 1, the deep pink coloured nail varnish. What's happening for number 1 for their next month, please? Okay, I'm drawn to taking out a few cards here, and they're giving me 4. Okay, so first of all, we've got the move card. Hope you can see this okay, it's not very good. We've got the change your focus card here. We've got the well-deserved reward card for you. And we have the seek card here. Okay, right, okay, there's certainly changes going on with you, number 1. And I want to say that, you know, with this moving forward card, it's, when I look at it, it's showing 2 hands being joined together here. It could be to do with love in your life here, and if it is, it's kind of you joining together with somebody, and this heart here is just showing lots of love going on there between you and somebody else. A tying of the knot. This could even be proposals of marriage is what I'm feeling here. If it's not to do with love and you're not looking for love, the move is kind of you getting out there, moving on from difficult situations, moving on in life, putting the past behind you and moving on is what I want to say with this. Because we've got the change of focus card, so it's very much not hanging on to the losses that you've had, not keep holding back when you should be moving forward here, because this is a time of going towards the new, putting the past behind you, and I want to say a renewing of an adventure here. So this could be something that you've wanted to do for a long time, some venture that you've had going or that you started that you didn't continue with. It could be that you want to progress now in an area of your life that has been stagnant, is what I feel here. And with this well-deserved reward card here, it feels to me that you're going to be kind of stood up here, very independent, but achieving your goals here is what I want to say, and feeling very rewarded for your efforts. So it may be that you've not been rewarded for your efforts so far in some venture, some work, even in a relationship here, like you've put in the hard work but it hasn't, you know, come to fruition yet, or the relationship hasn't been, the other person in the relationship hasn't been on the same page as you. but I do feel that you are going to get your just deserves here. You know, you're going to get your rewards for your efforts, for your past efforts. This is you having gone inward here, really deciding what your heart wants you to do here, really sort of making it your decision on where you're going. So you could be being asked to step up into a relationship, possibly. If this is about relationships for you, you could be asked to go to the next level with a relationship, and you're deciding whether this is for you or not. You know, and on this card we have the two blue birds here, and I feel this is kind of like a soulmate relationship for you, if this is a relationship situation. And I feel that, you know, you are going to be moving forward or thinking about, you know, progressing to the next level within a relationship. If it's not to do with a relationship, I feel that it's an energy of you doing something that you love here, doing something that your heart wants you to do, and this will bring you contentment, because this is also the card of contentment here. So doing something that sets your heart alight and gives you excitement, ready for a new phase, and, you know, a new adventure is what I feel here. So that's very good to start with. Let's have a look. What else are we being given for you as messages here? So this could resonate in a couple of areas of your life, to do with your relationships and to do with putting the past behind you and being able to move forward, as well to do with a work situation, adventure, a new adventure, and this could be something creative that you're doing, that you're thinking of doing, and turning, and I want to say turning into gold. So it will be successful if you're trying to do this as to bring in a new income of some sort, even if it's just something that you're going to do as a hobby. I feel that it may turn into something that brings you money, you know, a monetary reward is what I feel here. Let's have a look what we've got here. Okay, so okay, so we've got the crown chakra here. This is for you to be connecting to your higher sources here, connecting to your higher self. Use your intuition and really listen is kind of what the message is here. Listen to what your higher self is saying. Listen to what the guidance is from your guides here. Listen and you'll hear something that helps you to move forward. Or if you are being given a choice as to whether to move forward in a relationship, I feel to sort of listen to your intuition, and it will guide you. If you're not sure whether to accept this or not, it will guide you forward which way to go here. And also we've got the financial and material changes here. This is the card of lack, and this is the card of upset and loss here. So we've got the lack and the loss, and I feel this is kind of where you've been, not where you're going here. So the lack and the loss is kind of you changing your focus to know that what was in the past stays in the past, and that you can put it to bed and move forward in some way. It's been difficult to do that, I feel, for some of you, and I feel that you are going to get there with this situation. It feels to me for some of you it's something that's gone on and on and on, and it's kind of like it may be a long time in the past where these upsets or the feeling of you being left out in the cold here, it feels like it's a long time ago, but it's stayed here. You know, it's kind of stayed in your heart, and I'm feeling the release of this. especially with this move card, releasing your heart here, releasing the stuck energy around your heart here, in order to move on from what was in the past, and to put that to bed, and to be able to find focus on something new that you're passionate about. If it's a person, or if it's an actual project or something like that, I feel you're finding that passion to move forward again after a long time of feeling a little bit stuck in a certain energy. And I feel it could be over the last year, it could be a year's long feeling of being stuck here. Because we've got here the fulfillment of wishes, we've got the 2 9s here, which is getting to where you want to be here slowly but surely. You've got the fulfillment of wishes, you've got the deserved reward. You know, you are going to get to that place where you feel content, where you feel happy, where you feel that you've got enough financial backing here to keep you going. You know, I feel a contentment, and I feel a place where you've not been for a long time is kind of what I'm being given with this. You know, you've been in that feeling of lack, whether it be the love, or whether it be the abundance of money, or something else. You know, it could be a place that you're living here. You felt that lack, but I'm feeling here that you're able to move forward, to listen to the guidance that you're being given to actually move forward and get to this place where, you know, you will see the reward for your efforts, because it's been hard work for you. It's been a tough call and hard work to get to this place, but you are getting there over this next month is what I feel here. We've got 3 cards with the 9, and that is endings. You know, we've got endings galore here, and endings mean new starts, new fresh beginnings here. We've got, you know, you going inward, listening to your inner guidance here, listening to your guidance, listening to your guides or your higher self. We've got you here with Hanged Man, the sacrifice here, feeling like you've sacrificed some of your sense of self is what they're giving me here. So it's a little bit like you may feel that with situations that you've been hanging in there, not moving, not being able to move forward. But this is trying to tell you that that place was meant to be. You were meant to be in that place so that you can think in a different way, that you can view life from a different point of view, and this is you doing that. You know, listening to the guidance, hearing it, and finding a way forward here. Finding a way forward to your own inner contentment, love and happiness. It's on its way, it really is, and I feel excited for you with that. Let's have a look, what else have we got here? This is the Ancestors Oracle cards. Let's have a look. Okay. What have we got here? We have the Elder and the She-Wolf. Alright, that is interesting. We've got the She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Unleash the wild within. Let go of everything and really look inward what it is within you that you want to release. You know, I feel that there's been so much trauma, so much holding back, and this is you letting go and, you know, really being you. And this could be that you've not been yourself for a long time, but this is you bringing out that wildness, you know, that sense of adventure, that excitement again is what I feel here. You know, some people might not understand why you've suddenly started to open up and follow your heart here. Some people are going to be a bit confused with this, but it's good. It's really what you need to do right now is to unleash the wild within. That's what you need to do. You need to let your excitement show, because there's going to be fertility, there's going to be you starting something afresh and new here. And this will help you to move beyond any ancestral patterns that have not served you here. You know that people in your family going back over generations have done certain things certain ways, and you're going to break that cycle, because you know that it's not good for you, or it may have been okay for those people in the past, but it's kind of something that you need to change, you know, for the future children to come here. Not to be stuck in a certain cycle of life, you know, not to feel like you have to do things a particular way that does not do you any service here. I do feel that you will be confusing a few people around you. It may be family members here, but you will be doing them a big service here to unleash what your inner child, even your inner tiger has to give here. Although it is a wolf, this, but you know, it's like you're letting everybody know that you want to do things your way, and it's your passion, and you will do that, and you will actually help the rest of the family members or whoever it is around you to do that also. It's brilliant, that is wonderful. So, you know, you've been on this path of just, I have to do what I've been told to do, what all my ancestors have done in the past, what, you know, this life is not easy and we just have to put up with certain ways of doing things. It's not the case. This is you really knowing and growing and learning what it is that, you know, that you can do. You can achieve anything, that you can do whatever you really want to do in life, and you're going to get that wish, you're going to get that fulfillment, and it's through your hard work or through your hard inner work here, listening to the spiritual guidance, the inner guidance. And it's after a long time of feeling like you're sacrificing what you really want to do something other people's way, and you're not going to put up with this any longer. You're going to do it your way, is what I feel here. Okay, so let's have a look what else we've got here to go along with this. Okay, a couple of tarot cards here. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups. You are that loving person here, you know, and you've been giving to a lot of people here. You're emotionally evolved here, is what I want to say. You know how to look after yourself and other people, but I feel that you kind of been doing things in a way that doesn't serve you. You know, it's kind of like, and someone may have like not made you, but kind of hurt you in some way, and or a situation has made you have to just bite your tongue and carry on regardless in a way that you don't want to do here. It's been hard work, but you are starting to move forward towards a better place here. A place where you actually want to live, and a place that you want to be yourself in here. You know, this is challenges, but the challenges have made you find that inner strength that you have. And you've got the Three of Wands here. This is you moving forward, finding that, you know, knowing that there's something out there for you, a way of doing things that will bring you to a happier place, a more fulfilled place in life. it's kind of, it's beautiful. You are going to get that fulfillment. You really are. The healing is coming for you. You know, you're healing. This journey has been one of healing, and I'm just drawn to this chest here. This is kind of your treasure. It's like you're finding your treasure, or life's treasure is what I want to say there. It's very deep and meaningful to you. So I feel that you will be feeling so much more in your own power, but also feeling that you're reaching a particular place in life where the magic is. Okay, so what have we got? Come together. Your animal spirit guide will see you through the wilderness. Okay. And it may be for some of you that your animal spirit guide is the wolf. Okay. I feel that coming together, you're going to be finding your soul tribe here. So you're going to be finding more friends or people to connect with that have your, have the same divine thoughts as you, the same ideas as you about achieving things. And this could be on a personal level, but it could be also on a worldly level, that you may be interested in going towards groups of people that are helping the planet in some way. Some of you is what I'm feeling here. But you have guidance, you have your spirit guides. So look out in nature for animals, that keep coming towards you, that you keep seeing, like birds, a few birds, or it could be, a stray cat or a stray dog, or that you see over and over, or an animal that seems to come close to you and stops and looks at you almost. Sometimes that can happen, and that is your spirit guide, is what I want to say. Or you may see one on the TV or something like that. So I keep seeing the same animal over and over in different ways. And at the bottom of this deck there's make a splash. It says being playful is part of your soul's growth. So yes, be playful. Playful will bring the treasure, is what I want to say as well. It's kind of like where you become a child again is what makes you happy, and what actually makes you fulfill your own wishes here as well. So got that, and one more angel blessing card. Let's have that look. And we have the tree of life. We're all individual expressions of the same source energy. Embrace your uniqueness. Okay, so that's why you're going to be moving beyond ancestral patterns, right? Okay, because you want to do things your way now. You're an individual. You're unique. We are all joined together, we are all from one source, but you on your path are to do things your way, your unique way. And this is you finding that unique way, not doing it the way that other people feel was good for them, or that they felt they had to do, and you're not feeling like you have to do things a certain way anymore. You're opening up and knowing that you can do things your way because you're unique. You have a wonderful way of seeing things differently to others, and you're going to be actually helping other people to do that as well. I feel you're going to be sort of, the person who leads other people into doing things uniquely, their own way, and finding what really lights them up and makes them happy too. So you doing this to begin with shows other people how to do that also. That's what I feel to say. So that's for the first nail polish. Okay, so thank you for your time. I wish you lots of love and light. Hi there, number 2, nail polish number 2. Here's your reading. Okay, so spirits, guides, angels, please give me the reading. Messages for number 2. Okay, number 2 nail polish. This is for the next 30 days or around about that timing. Okay. Okay, so I'll just take a few cards. On this first deck we have the accelerated motion. I love all the stars on this card, the stars and the brightest star in the sky there that somebody's looking at. They seem to be all energies, possibilities, you know, places and people that are being looked at for communication or finding a way forward here. Okay, so we've got patience and planning. So this is like having that inner strength to take your time and plan and, you know, put things down solidly. A plan in action solidly is what I feel here. The 2 pillars are kind of holding up this structure because of patient planning, because of, you know, it's a groundedness feel here. And the wisdom card, so this is where you're headed. This is you having been in school, so to speak, kind of learning your inner wisdom here, and you become the teacher after learning is what I want to say there. So it's like you're on a pathway learning, and then, you know, we all become teachers at the end of this because we can we learn from the path that we lead, and looking back at where we might have gone, or, you know, the differences in where we might have gone and where we have gone. Right, okay, I feel that, you know, you're heading to a new place here, a new start, but this is you kind of teaching other people things. Now, the accelerated motion here, this is like your there's lots of communication coming from a particular source here, and, you know, it's the brightest star here that's shining here that you're realizing that wants to communicate with you, and it's like you're on the path to where you want to go. But there's a lot of planning having to go on with this. You know, you are making plans, putting things in action to get to this place where you're either learning something new or teaching something here. So you could be the one that's got the wisdom here, and you're showing other people, but this is after you've, you know, learnt the lessons yourself here. Right, let's have a look. What else have we got for you? The number 2 nail polish. Okay, so what have we got? Spirit guides for number 2. Okay, so we have the coming together with that accelerated motion here. So there could be a beautiful soulmate connection that you're just beginning with here. It feels a little bit like you already know this person because it's kind of in the past position here. So I feel that this person is actually around you at the moment, or has, you know, that you've kind of started to get to know somebody here. And if it's to do with a relationship, I feel there'll be more communication from this person, and this could be something really special, this relationship. If it's a relationship you're already in, I feel that its communication's getting better, and they're trying to tell you something very loving here. I feel that this person's trying to communicate with you about how they feel and express how they feel better is what I feel with this. It could be that it's not to do with relationships and romance. It could be a pathway that you're going to follow that is kind of your heart's desire here. Or it could be that you're going to go into a partnership with somebody to do with business here, because this would fit that you're going to be communicating, networking, that sort of a thing as well. So there's different scenarios with this that could be happening for you. And this, where we've got let everything just flow, is what I want to say here. So you may have to put plans in action, you may have to do the grounded hard work here to get stability. However, I do feel that there's a flow of energy here, a better flow of energy. It's like the wheel, it's like the wheel of fortune here. So things are going to happen for you to make you find it easier to put things in action, you know, to put your plans in action here. And we've got the confront card here. This is like the moon card. It's the shadow side of yourself here. So it's like you've been putting some work into bringing together your shadow self with your light enlightened self here. And you know, you are finding the enlightenment that you're seeking. You are finding you're learning from being in a dark place here, being in a place where, you know, things have been very misty and, you know, you've not been able to see clearly where you're going. This is like you coming out of that, and, you know, you've found the wisdom that you've needed. You may have had a very tumultuous time emotionally as well, is what I'm feeling here. And this could be to do with relationships, but this person that wants to talk to you here with the accelerated motion card, this person wants to talk to you and help you to see that there's some beautiful relationship on hand here that you know, the two of you can have. But if it's to do with you finding your own pathway here, your own business, I feel that you are going to be helping to teach people how to do a particular thing here. You have done the work yourself. You have found how to do certain things, even in the darkness, even when it's been sort of, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to move forward here. It's kind of like you've found your way through, and you're being given a better flow of energy now so that you can actually be successful with what you want to do. This could be to do with a business that's been stuck a little bit, or you've not known how to, you know, perhaps through the pandemic, how to keep it going here. But you've managed to keep yourself just, you know, plodding onwards is what I want to say here, slowly but surely plodding on, even though it's been difficult, and even though you've not been able to see the way forward here. And doing that, you're now being given the flow of energy coming in. And I feel this is like at the beginning of March. I feel as we come out of Mercury retrograde, which is very soon, I think over this next couple of days, you are finding it easier to move forward, you know. Perhaps there's a way forward here out of the pandemic, if it's to do with the pandemic, and you are kind of perhaps even going into a partnership, or finding a way through a difficult period with a partnership here to do with work. And but the flow is definitely coming in for you, where you can, you know, it's like a bit of good luck is on your side here. You're destined to go this particular way anyway, is what I want to say there. Right, what else do we have here? I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards, and that one's wanting to come out, so is that, and so is that. With these tarot cards we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Judgment here. So it has really been a difficult period of time for you. You've been perhaps not even sleeping well. There's too much worry and thought on your mind, too much thinking, feeling like you've been kind of somebody's stop you from getting to where you want to be. Perhaps if it's to do with business, it's like you've had to either let people go or let the business go, or you know, it's kind of like somebody has taken something from you here. So if you feel like you've had stuff taken from you and this has stopped you from being able to move forward, you've worried like heck about it. It's like, you know, there's just so many different thoughts going around in your mind. You've probably not been able to sleep. But with the Judgment here, this is definitely the end of that cycle. This is you finding your inner wisdom. This is you, you know, having a breakthrough. You know, like the clarion is calling here. It's like, you know, somebody's saying, look here, you know, it's time now. It's time to move forward with things. So if this is to do with work, business, that type of a thing, there's definitely a new path, a new start for you. And the universe is trying to bring that in for you as we speak. So by the end of February going into March here, you're very much onto a new pathway. So watch for that clarion calling, someone saying, here, I'm over here, come this way. That type of a feel is what I'm being given with this. But also if it is to do with relationships, you know, you have worried yourself, you've been upset, perhaps somebody's you know, walked away from you or hurt you in some deep way, or been even unfaithful is what I want to say there. This may be in the past, and you know, it's kind of like this person here is coming in for a real beautiful, you know, two-way relationship here, where they want to give as much as they are getting here. You know, they also want to talk. So it could be that this person has hurt you, or you were worried that there's something going on with a third party or something. But when you actually talk to this person, it feels to me like, you know, it wasn't what it seemed, and you can stop worrying about this now, or that you're getting past a particular point of in your relationship where you felt worried or upset, or that this person was not being honest. I feel that the person is wanting a relationship and wants to be open and honest with you and loving with you, and you can move forward. You know, you've got the flow, the universe is bringing in better time for you, and you know, you're onto a new pathway. So you've tried your hardest, you've had to put some things to bed here, you're moving forward into a better place and into a feeling of being happy with your lot, being either in a relationship where there's, you know, definitely good things on the way, or if it's not romantic, there could be you could be headhunted by somebody else, is what I want to say, to do with work or to do with a business. This person wants to help you and wants to be a partner to you in some way, and there will be good communication with this partnership, and they will be leading you towards, you know, making a network of clients, or you know, if it's like a social media thing, you'll be meeting and talking to a lot of people, or getting your product or service out there, is what I want to say with this. So it's good stuff, definitely good things coming for you. Right, okay, I'm just going to pull this one of these cards, Ancestor Oracle cards. Message, please. Okay, one more. Okay, so we've got the Hermit and the Water Guardian. Okay, retreat and recharge. Okay, so it feels like you've had a lot of things going on, you know, from the hurt, from the worries. And this is you. I think you're actually in this at the moment. You're kind of taking your own time to recharge there, you know, and to recoup, recharge, understand where you've been, know what you want to achieve. And here we have the Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely an emotional happiness coming here, and this is like you, I feel that you've felt held back because of previous hurts here emotionally, and I feel that you are able to put them behind you, able to move forward here and to be open and loving and ready for letting your heart be taken again, because I feel that you're, you know, that hurt has stopped you from wanting to give your heart again and to really let somebody in. But I kind of feel you letting somebody in, and if it's not to do with love, I feel you letting your heart lead the way to a beautiful place here. Now it might be to do with work, so that you could be doing a job that really is your heart's desire, you know, as far as work is concerned. It could also be that you're moving to a home that is a place you want to be here, you know. It is definitely a feeling of being in somewhere that you feel at home, you know, so you're feeling at home within yourself or an actual physical place here. That's what I'm getting with this as well. So it's beautiful. I mean, you're definitely moving, you know, in the right direction here. Good things are coming here. Okay, and they're just showing me the jewels on the forehead of this Water Guardian. You're going to be finding the jewels here, the jewels of life here is what I want to say. So there may be some very deep things that you're going to find out about, you know. It's like this clarion is calling, and it's kind of like you're being told, you know, with your inner wisdom here, you've learnt certain things here, what actually in life is especially you know, important to you that wasn't perhaps important before. You know, you're going to be finding the jewels of life, the beautiful things in life that perhaps you just overlooked before, that you just thought, oh, that's just that. You know, it's like you're finding the jewels and looking at them and thinking, wow, that's so beautiful. I never realised how beautiful that was before, that particular bit of nature outside, or you know, the love of somebody close to you. You weren't sort of realizing just how beautiful it was and how lucky you are to have that in your life. So I feel you'll be finding that you're very lucky in life, and that actually there's certain things that you really regard as special that you perhaps didn't do 12 months ago. I'm feeling that you will be seeing those things. Let's have a look what we've got here. Never forget. Your elephant guide is asking you to remember how far you've come. Again, it's like you know, you've done so much hard work on yourself here. You've been in the dark, but now you're coming into the light, and you're seeing just how much how far you have come, because when you're struggling to see the light here, it's like you don't see that, you know, you've really progressed, it feels like you're just stuck still, but actually you're not stood still. You're moving forward all the time in your knowledge, you know, of life, and you're finding that wow, I've done this, I've done that, I thought I'd done nothing, I thought I'd got nowhere, but actually you've kind of really been moving forward in a way that you didn't recognise until now. Okay, and one more card for you, an angel blessing card. Okay, the naked truth. Have the courage to be honest about who you are. Be proud. Speak truthfully. Okay, so you are your own expression of the one divine. So be that one, be that person that you are, be that unique person that you are. And, you know, be honest and proud about who you are. Say who you are. Don't let anybody else kind of not bully you into, but you know, you're kind of don't submit to anybody letting you feel that what you believe is incorrect or not, you know, not good enough. It's like your truth is who you are. So if anybody's not letting you be who you are, I feel you're going to be walking away from them. I feel that you're going to be just in your own power, in your own truth here, and saying it as it is, as you see it, and knowing that if anybody else doesn't understand or like this, that, you know, they can just, you know, leave you be and go their own way, because you are being truthful and you need to be truthful, and that person needs to know that you should be allowed to be who you are in whatever way you want to be yourself. And I do feel that, you know, this is, you know, you having that inner strength now to really be yourself and speak your truth. Right, I hope that made sense to you, and I wish you lots of love and light. Thank you. Hi there, number 3 nail polish. It's nice to speak to you today. Here's your messages for the next 30 days. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, please give me the messages for number 3 for the next 30 days. Ooh. And they're all falling out on the floor. Right, okay, so that one seems to be turned up, so I want that one. I actually want these next 3. Okay. Right, okay, so we've got recognition and reward. We've got triumphant success. And we've got the base chakra. So this speaks to me of you getting recognised for all the hard work that you've put into something here, success on your journey, cutting through all the confusion is what I want to say here, cutting through all the confusion of what's been going on, and this feels like it's to do with work here mainly at the moment. And I feel that I want to say that, you know, you may have felt like you didn't have enough money to live on, is what I'm feeling here, or that, you know, the rug was pulled from under you is kind of what they're showing me here, and that you know, you maybe were hoping to, you know, get to the next level within your business life or your working life here, and kind of like, you know, you've stepped up but not had the rewards from that yet. And this is you finding the success. You know, you may have had to give a lot of, you know, done a lot of hard work to get there. This is you, if something has been off to do with work and that you haven't been able to, what I'm actually getting with, perhaps this may only resonate for one of you, but is that, you know, you'd actually stepped up in a position at work, and that suddenly you couldn't work anymore, you know, due to the pandemic, and this is you being able to get back to that, and, you know, finding the success, or that you stayed at work but it didn't quite work out how you were planning, because maybe because of the pandemic, I don't know, but it's like you're finding the success cutting through it, you've had to really work hard to get to the place that you wanted to be. And if you haven't quite got there yet, if you're still hoping for them to, you know, step you up to the next place here, this is going to be happening, and I feel by March here, so in the next 30 days I feel that you will be getting that. So we've got the number 1 here, we've got the number 1 here, and we've got the 3 for March here, so I feel in the next month you're definitely getting to that successful point here, so that's good to start with. It may not be to do with work, this may be you cutting through difficulties, but you are actually stepping up, or you are going to be with other people and being successful with something. So this might be not to do with work, it could be to do with a venture that you're trying, you know, that you've been trying to do here, but there's other people here in the mix as well, like 3 of you perhaps, and you're able to you know, have a business, build a business, or build a strong foundation if it's to do with family here, building a better, stronger foundation. And it may be to do with a home here as well, so you may be, you know, making yourself a beautiful home together with other members of the family. Maybe there's 3 of you. That's what I'm feeling with this. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Right, let's have a look. What else have we got for number 3? What are the messages for number 3? Feeling alone, love, blossom. Okay, I'm just smiling because it's like a little story all on its own there. So this is kind of you feeling on your own, feeling out in the cold, feeling upset and lost, and coming together with somebody. So maybe in love, you know, there's somebody new on the way, or you're getting together again with somebody that you felt had let you down here. And the romantic side of your life is blossoming here. You may be onto a new journey, or, you know, because it could be a new romance, it could be just a new step in the right direction with an existing romance here, one that you felt you couldn't move forward with, or that somebody that hurt you here, or that you put that to bed, the person that hurt you, and you're moving on now with somebody new here. It's definitely somebody new coming, and it could be within this next month is what I'm feeling here. Whether if it's somebody new, or it's a new path with somebody you're already in some sort of relationship with, or have had a relationship with, is what I'm feeling here. So that's beautiful. Right. If it's to do with work, I kind of feel that there's choices here. So there's choices. You may have felt on your own with your worries here in work, but there's choices coming for you. So you may be offered 2 jobs. You may have a choice whether to go or leave. And this blossom card is you blossoming out in terms of your work here. So you could be stepping up, you could be starting a new job, you could be choosing over a couple of positions here. You could be just unhappy where you've been in work, and you know you're now deciding to go with a new venture here. But it's very nice whatever it is. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of tarot cards here. And that's turned over, so I'll take that. And that's the Ace of Swords, which is the same as the Triumphant Success card here. So that's like doubled up. So we're definitely getting success and finding out the truth, you know, going with the truth of the matter, going with clarity here, is what I want to say. There's a lot of clarity coming up. We've got the Five of Cups, which that's really strange, which is the same as this card, so we're doubling up again. So you may have felt, you know, alone on your journey. You may be looking at the losses rather than at what is left after the loss. You know, there's still two cups remaining, there's still two possibilities remaining, and this is probably the possibilities here, you know, the choice card here. The possibilities for you to move forward with here. So it could be to do with a job that you thought that everything had, you know, gone by the board, what you were hoping for, but now there's choices here, and you're going to be able to move forward and go in a new direction in some way. You know, or you're going to be able to start to move forward where you began the journey and then had to let it go for a while. That's what I'm feeling with this. Okay, so one more card. That one. And we have the Page of Princess of Cups, sorry, which is like the Page of Cups in the other tarot deck. This is somebody who's coming forward with good news, basically. So this is good news which makes you feel good, because it's the emotional good news card. So it may be to do with work, but it will be good news that makes you happy. It could be the good news that you've got a relationship, a new relationship in the offing here. But whatever it is, it's good news. So, great stuff. Right, what else have we got for number 3 here? These are the Ancestor Oracle cards. We have the Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Okay, so I feel that's kind of where you've been at, what you've been doing. And this standing strong, it's kind of like what you've done here to, you know, get past a difficult period of time. It's like you've cut through the nonsense here and got to the success, you know, got to the success. So it's kind of like it's a new beginning, triumphant success. And you've been fearless, you've really been strong, you've let that inner strength shine outwards. Here is what I feel here. And you know, you've been the warrior, you've been wanting to create a steadfast place for yourself and for others around you. And you know, this is the Druid. Hold the space, it says. So this is like the wise man. This is like you've had to wait around, you've had to kind of give it time. It probably was very hard to do that in some ways, you know. It's a bit like you've had to have patience here and wait it out until the time was right to move forward. But definitely within this next month you are moving forward with success. Getting the stability that you need, you know, feeling stable, feeling secure. If it's a relationship, feeling secure in a relationship. So it's kind of like whoever you're going to get to know or start a fresh path with, you're going to feel stable and secure with them, like it was meant to be that way, like you feel less on your own, like you feel that this person was meant for you, is what I want to say as well with this. I'm just going to pull a Spirit Guide Oracle card for you. I want to for some reason. Okay, they're saying to. We've got the Moon and You, and we've got Never Forget. Okay, so the Moon and You says, spend time near water to see the magic all around you. Okay, so this is you emotionally getting a hold over, you know, your emotions here, getting a hold on your emotions, feeling more settled, feeling more in your own power here, feeling that you've got things coming towards you at long last, offers here. It could be the offer of love here. It could be that you're being offered something that will make you feel happy again within yourself, and your spirit guide, your animal spirit guide, is asking you to remember just how far you've come. So you've been on a journey, you've come a long way, and just take note that you've done a great job. You've done a great job of holding that inner strength, keeping yourself intact, and getting past the difficult challenges that you've been through here. It's all coming for you. The good things are all coming for you now, is what I want to say there. And an angel blessings card. Okay. I'm going to do 2 of those as well. Okay, so we've got effortless connection. It says, be yourself. Your angels are surrounding you now, offering support. So know that you can call on the angels at any time. Just sit and you can ask out loud or quietly within for the guidance when you need it from your angels. And you will get the signs. You will either see or hear something that makes sense to you, that gives you the answer to a question. Within the next day, you will possibly see some animal, or with this spirit guides card here, you might see some animals that keep repeating. You might see more than one, or you might come very close to an animal that you kind of look eye to eye with them. And this is like kind of your angels giving you a sign of something that you've asked a question about. And if it's just to make you feel better, just ask for the angels to wrap their loving wings around you and keep you safe and warm, and keep you from harm, and keep you from emotional hurt. And they will do that, because we've got the heal the heart card. This is your healing time. This is you being able to heal from past hurts, from where you've held yourself back, where you've misinterpreted perhaps something. I don't know why I want to say that, but I feel some of you may have misinterpreted things that have gone on in your life, and I feel that you're healing from the hurt that you've had. It says you may hear echoes from the past, but leave them be. It's time to move on. So very much putting the past in the past, moving forward, because there's good news coming for you. Good news coming for you. Success coming for you. Very much success for you, a recognition for your past efforts and a reward for those past efforts as well, stepping up within some part of your life here. So beautiful. I wish you all the very best, and please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I wish you lots of love and light. Bye.